You're not live, my man.
Look at that. You're on.
What's up? Okay. Hey, Sea Sky Beer Guy here, coming to you almost live from On the Road. Here we are with Pat Grimm and the Fine Beer Girl.
Very excited today.
So everybody who's live.
This one up right now. We're going to start another one very shortly. So you're going to see three live feeds starting at one time. It's going to be crazy.
As
Okay.
usual.
You're officially live there, brother. So you guys are together. We're not going to talk to this one. We're going to talk to the other three, but you'll have the video.
Cool.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Golden.
Bye.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Now, we have two others that we're going to start, everyone. On three.
You can see the back of the scenes.
One.
This is like the director's
This is
cut.
meat and potatoes.
Alright, live. Checking connections. Oh, no, this is the other way. Bang. There we go. All right, Daniel, you're live.
Everybody out there, thank you very much for joining in today. You have got Dan here with Pat Grimm on our beer talk. We're just going to call it beer talk. As always.
Is that the name? Is that the name?
It's Labels Out. It's the Labels Out podcast.
Hashtag Labels Out podcast.
Okay.
As always, we have got the Flying Beer Girl, Miss Alex here.
Hello.
Alexo.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
And I am super jacked to announce that my spirit animal, okay, see this guy beer guy, Mr. Malcom himself, is here.
We got some big shooters right now. It's the big dog!
Hello. Just happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Awesome. I absolutely love it.
I want to. We all have our back beers. You gotta have a beer one while you're also doing the sampling. So I'm gonna call this our palate cleansing beer.
Sure, why not?
That seems good.
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Hello.
So
We have many things to celebrate, Dan.
before we get into it, there's a lot of things to celebrate. Number one, Flying Beer Girl has now have over 2,000 followers.
Yay!
2,000!
2,000.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Happened overnight.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Salud. I'll drink to the roast.
Look at me. Okay, what else, Dan? What else are we celebrating?
What else are we celebrating? I was gonna get into something else.
Malcolm's here.
Malcolm's
Malcolm's
here.
here.
Huge celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Very exciting.
I want to talk about Malcolm for a second.
Just give an agenda top line. What are we doing today?
Well, today I want to talk about Malcolm. I want to know what he's doing,
Yeah.
what he's all about, and then we have a lot of beer to get into. Malcolm brought a bag of beer. Alex brought
It's
a
a big bag.
bag of
It's a
beer.
big bag.
So we got a lot of beers to get into. So we're gonna get right into that, and subjects will just come up as we go along.
Okay.
But first of all, I want to talk about Malcolm, and I want to talk about what you're up to now.
Okay.
And I want to talk about essentially your image of what am I talking about? Your passion behind writing and beer, and how that's kind of morphed into what you're doing now.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Shall I start right now?
Go.
How did you start, man? Talk to us.
Yeah, I wanna know like how are you like a writer or because your writing
am
is
a writer.
incredible.
Who doesn't write? But
Oh,
now I do.
it's so good.
But that's been my
Honestly,
problem.
Writing is incredible.
Well, thank you so much.
So
I'm blushing,
entertaining.
and I should go now because I won't get it better. But I love writing, and I also love beer. And I kind of put writing aside when my daughter was born 7 years ago. Like a lot of life stuff got serious, and you know, playing around on the computer was hard to justify when you had to change diaper and a lot of stuff. So she's 7 years old now. And she doesn't have diapers, and neither does a 4-year-old, so I'm pumped. And I was having dinner with my brother-in-law, and I brought over some really nice beers. And he said, why don't you start a beer blog? You like writing, you like beer. And it was just kind of a click moment.
You're
So,
like, oh, okay.
yeah, I had some reservations because I don't know a lot about beer. I like a lot about beer, but I figured, I was telling Dan earlier, if I can just not be uber analytical, because that's just not my thing, but if I can write about the experience, then I can nail it. I feel like that's my currency. Like if I can make an entertaining story about the beer, then perhaps
Which you do.
people
Which
will
you do.
enjoy it. Well, thank you.
And you're
that's the
also
hope.
professional at those 1-minute videos.
Nail the 1-minute videos.
It's
And
incredible.
something-
It's a gift.
Something I'd like to get in as well, for certainly for people who are watching from overseas right now. Where he lives is a place called Squamish, and Squamish is one of the most beautiful places in the world. And Squamish is halfway in between Vancouver and Whistler. Whistler is the #1 ski resort in the world. I think it's kind of rated year after year after year.
Yeah.
So where he is right where the mountains kind of start and go inland, and right in the ocean. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's called the outdoor capital of Canada, which is a hell of a statement because all of Canada
pretty
is
bold.
outdoors.
Pretty bold.
So I want to suffice, and then you've got a great job. You are a
I'm an electrician.
with Whistler Black.
Yes.
So you're up at Whistler every single day.
I know a lot of people don't know that. My beer persona doesn't really.
So are you working on the mountain?
Yeah, I'm absolutely working on the mountain. I
Yeah.
came up in the early '90s as a snowboard punk and got a job as a lifty.
Cheers to that, me
You're
too.
the
Yeah.
coolest person I know right now.
I'm the whoest?
You're the coolest person.
Well, you got to be more people. I'm not that cool. But
I know, we think you're cool.
yeah, so I got my apprenticeship through the mountain, and I've kind of worked exclusively there for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great. I love it. But there was something missing in my life, and writing and beer kind of filled that gap.
And that's awesome. So I want to even go back even further. So what was it that?
Time out.
Because
Before we get into this, can we
Yes.
pour a beer? Because I'd like to beer chat while we're talking.
Yeah.
Smart.
So
Can we do that?
okay, so you need to choose the beer.
Okay.
I want to drink
Yeah.
something from Squamish.
Okay, should we just go from?
She's telling what
think-
to do.
I think we
want
should
something
go
from
with.
Squamish.
I love it.
Well, why don't we start with something a little lighter?
Okay.
Is this the coffee log you were talking
Yeah.
about? Okay, get into that.
Hey,
super
First of
excited
all,
about this.
Tell us
talk about
about
backcountry
back-
and then talk.
Okay, so I'm gonna try some
Tell us
labels
about
out action on the labels out podcast.
Backcountry Brewing, you're up first.
So
Mark.
yeah, this is Mark, this is Ben, this is John Follenfies, the brewer, and these guys are awesome. I emailed them saying I'm coming down to be on Pack Rim any chance in heck I can showcase some of your beer.
And can I say something, just in case they're watching? Mark, we know each other, man. I worked in Molson when you were at Granville Island, and we had a few big nights out. And brother, we got to get you down here. We need to get you over here, or we need to come up and go do this with you. So
Yeah.
I miss you, man. I love you. I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you. Miss ya.
We should do a field trip.
We should
We
absolutely do a field trip.
Can we do a field trip?
It would be like Brady Bunch goes to Hawaii.
Yeah.
That would be
I
awesome.
need one too.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Smuggler's Trail, we love you too. Good to come you. Explon, what's up? McCann's here.
Oh.
McCann wants you to hire. You have an electrical job and he pays in beer. House of Beers Canada is here. BC Beer Guys here. McCann is here. Beer Me Canada is here.
Okay.
Full Harbor's here. Off the Rails here. Liz is here.
Cool,
I don't
we're
know
drinking one
if
of
you
your
guys
beers
just saw
today.
that, but literally as soon as Alex and I smelled that, we both went, whoa.
That's
When you,
heard right here.
when you walk into a true coffee shop that are grinding beans all day long,
Yeah.
that is the smell you get. It smells 100% like ground
It
coffee.
does.
That is
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. Can I go to Alex for the
Coffee
official review?
roaster.
It's true, eh?
You know it's good.
Actually,
Let's Cicerone and all of us. Go.
it's like smelling
Oh, you're right.
freshly roasted coffee beans.
Mmm.
Already
It's
said it.
malty. Well, whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. It's true. It's true. I'm backing you up.
Okay, Malcom Yates, what's up? We're doing a beer review right now. Here we go. Alex is gonna get into it.
It just smells so good.
I'm sorry, that just made me I've always been a fan of Backcountry Brewing. I've only had one or maybe two of their beers. That's just made me such a big fan of you guys. Anytime a brewery can essentially try to create a image or a thought, just even through the smell of their beer. Like, I remember with Whistler Brewing when I tried that Dunkel, where it smelled exactly like
Chocolate orange.
like chocolate orange.
Cherries, orange.
I thought that was so
There you go,
cool.
Mr.
It smelled
Oh
like
my god!
Christmas.
I've never. This beer tastes exactly like freshly ground coffee.
It does.
Well, and you know what? It probably
BC
was
Beer Guys
freshly
are
ground.
crushing it. Just letting you know.
Oh my god.
Say what's up, BC Beer Guy.
Hi,
Aw.
BC Beer Guy.
Hey.
And it's smooth. It
You know
tastes
the
like.
war?
I never met him in person.
Oh,
but we
awesome guy.
chat.
I met him at the Great Canadian Beer Fest.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hi, Gabor.
He's a
He
beauty, man.
gave me a really good piece of advice. He told me to imagine all of you guys naked and I'd be super.
Hey, there you go.
Totally didn't work. It totally didn't work.
Stressing
So
out
yeah,
more.
thanks for nothing, Gabor. Great.
Time out. He says he meant Malcolm.
Ah!
Whatever. Yeah, I like that so it's a lager.
Yeah.
So it's got that like clean
Yeah.
and refreshing
This is
taste,
like
but
his.
it's still like malty and complex and
Well, have you
roasty.
just tried a lager with coffee before? Like I've
I've
never
not,
heard
I
that
haven't.
Well,
before.
that's exactly what I was just thinking. This is almost like is you mixed a nice lager with a iced coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also
But
gotta admit,
that
I-
sounds
I
kind
know
of
that-
gross.
that-
But this is
Except
delicious.
for
They pull it off.
totally isn't.
It
Yeah.
really
Don't you
works.
mean, like, it's
Absolutely
actually
works.
still, I get the bitter nose from a coffee on this as well too. on the tip.
Is there caffeine in this? Because that would
Okay,
just make
so
me so.
I
Well,
actually-
it's
I
called
looked
asleep
that
at
up.
the wheel,
Okay, go ahead.
but I don't know. Does that mean there's caffeine in it? I don't know. You
Backcountry
don't fall asleep
beer.
at the wheel.
So I
It sounds like something really illegal to me.
Indeed. Well, you shouldn't be drinking this and driving anyways, but.
I looked up coffee beers and I was trying to find out is there caffeine
Yeah.
And apparently there are trace amounts of caffeine, but
Really?
I don't think it's enough to.
Or do you think like, so my limited understanding is so, you know, the cold brewed coffee is poured into the
Do they
mix.
use
Does
cold
the
brew?
caffeine like dissipate in the process or is it?
Sure.
Yeah, so I think so.
I'm curious.
I asked John from the brewer from Backcountry, and he said cold brewed Ethiopian coffee from local roaster, counterpart coffee. Okay. So
Okay.
probably super fresh, throw right into the
Yes.
mix and away we go.
And might I say to any brewers that are watching, go do a collaboration with a roaster. I don't know if these guys. Do you know if this is a collaboration with a roaster?
Oh, did I tell you that? Red Racer is going to do a Canada Coffee.
Oh, that's right. That's awesome, man. That's huge.
Backcountry Brewing.
I love
But I
coffee
know
beer.
we were at Parallel 49 this morning, and their collaboration they did a while ago called Parallelogram.
Yeah.
I think we've
that
all
was
talked about
Yeah.
fucking
That is
stench.
fantastic.
Malcolm did
Unbelievable.
he did a pour on camera.
Yes, I saw that
Perfect
one, yeah.
pour.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was super
perfect
nervous.
pour.
I thought it was going to go all over the table.
It was incredible. It was
Yeah.
like great. You know.
That's in your girl.
They
What's your
actually-
first name?
Sarah.
unbelievably-
Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah. Oh, Tim's here too. Sarah, what's up?
Unbelievably, they still have some Parallelogram at the brewery.
We saw some today.
Still for
Still there.
sale. And I thought that would be sold out like that, but they've done a few batches. It's more of a seasonal than a one-time brew. So, but that was. I remember when we tried it. The look on my face was like it was fucking Christmas Day, man.
Yeah.
So
It is, and the nitro
Yeah.
too. The nitro just makes.
I'm a nitro guy too.
Me too.
Well, talk about synchronicity, like what, parallel 49 and 49 parallel roasting? Like,
They
that's
have-
serious.
Yeah, they're a fucking block away,
Yeah,
man.
I know. Hey, should we do something together? Yes,
Yes.
you should.
The number of times I'm talking to someone and I'm saying like the wrong one, like I'm like, you want to go get a coffee at Parallel 49?
All
They're like,
right.
You mean
Right, right,
49
right.
Parallel?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Everyone say what's up to Tim. He's here.
Tim.
He
Hi,
says-
Tim.
he says hi.
We
Hi,
miss
Tim.
you, Tim.
Sarah's here. Gamora's here.
Sorry, I wanted to get back to.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Before we got into that beer, I wanted to get back to.
My
Tell
origin
me.
story?
Well, no, just what got you into craft beer because I know. So you're a Worcester kid.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, are you from Worcester?
I
Well,
would.
since 91.
That's
close.
the year I was
Close.
born.
Closer, closer. I'm gonna go and dance lap. Yeah, I know. So my wife was born. It doesn't matter. I'm like,
Wait, no,
wow,
when
you
was
were
your wife
way
born?
younger than me. 80.
Main
It's just
Street,
like,
what's up?
It's like, oh god.
So I'm gonna find out what was the beer that kind of because actually Tim, who's watching right now, he had a great story on how he got into craft beer.
I got a
So-
mediocre story.
So for me, I lived in Worcester for many years as a young man. And it was cocaine. It was cocaine. Everything
all
was
cocaine.
right? All
It was
cocaine.
cocaine.
Until you thought you could upgrade a bit.
Kootenai.
And then it was Kootenai.
And
And for me,
yes,
it was.
okay,
I'm like, oh
good
man,
call.
I'm drinking craft
Like,
beer
I'm
now.
a high
I've got
class.
Kootenai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like cocaine gold, and I'm like, is that better?
Yes, that was better. It was more expensive.
Oh, there you
God
go.
bless
Yeah.
But I just remember also, you know what, the
God bless.
cocaine reps did an amazing job up there because I was living in a house with a bunch of other young, trying to get into professional snowboarding,
Yep.
and they used to drop off cases of cocaine off of the house, so that's what we would drink. Not only that, that's what we would drink. I mean, it was everywhere. It was what we wanted. So was it around that time? And I'm guessing that was kind of late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Then you kind of
Even
started getting into
earlier
craft
for
beer.
me.
It is
Yeah.
good.
Oh, sorry, no. So it's apropos. I just posted my origin story.
I was just reading it.
Oh.
I was reading it.
Yeah, so it's like a two-stage affair. So the first one was like '97, and that was my first kick at the craft. So prior to that, 100% Kokanee, Kootenai, and that was it. And I didn't care because it was all volume. I just wanted to get drunk. I
Yeah,
wanted
you
to drink
said
as much
quantity
as I could.
over quality.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it didn't have to taste good. It had to go down fast because I had to crack the next
So
one.
cold
Yep.
and
Cold,
fresh.
bubbly, and give me another.
But
And
that was beer. There wasn't much
It
of the
was.
choice. I
It's
mean,
still-
you
honestly,
had
that's
Grandma
still beer in
Island.
most of the world.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, you had what, maybe 3 or 4 different craft beers, and that was it.
I agree.
Yeah. And I kind of made mention, like, I knew there were other things on the horizon, and the example I put in our blog was Guinness.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I can't drink 4 of those in a row, so why would I get into that? So
Yeah.
it was all Kokanee and Kootenai until we did a trip to Moab, and we were on a mountain bike trip, and there was this crazy brewery that had like 10 to 12 of their own beers on tap, and they were all vastly different. And to their detriment, they had a sampler that was all 10 or 12 beers. And so I'm just like, you poor serving staff, like, yeah, let's get 8 of those.
God bless
And
America.
the bartender's like, are you sure you don't want just like, can I give you like a pint of each? No, we want this bloody breadboard of all your little 4-ounce samplers.
Yeah.
So there's like 100 glasses on our table, right? But that was my kind of awakening.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's way more to life than light lager and ale. And
So
that
what
in
year was that?
96, 97?
Okay.
So, sorry, when were you
home
born?
brewing, I was born in 91.
Okay.
Young.
So Alex was 5.
Yeah.
Like one
And
day.
yet, I get the sense that you were probably already studying about this, this liquid in your
I was
future.
already studying.
Don't worry, I was still
Actually,
good. I was already
I
good.
probably drank my first, not a full beer, but I probably tasted beer when I was that age.
Oh, okay.
It's my dad's from Trinidad and Tobago,
Yeah.
and we used to go down there and, they would let me have Carib, which is the local lager there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
And
know,
my,
yeah.
my parents were very much like, give her a little bit if she
Yeah.
wants to try it,
That's
and
cool.
then she won't go
That's a good
crazy
style.
when
Dude.
she's
Yeah.
Are you
19.
kidding? My kid, I have
So
a
did you
two.
take her?
I have a 2-year-old Emmett. I give that guy crazy hoppy IPAs. Just
Love
sips,
it.
little sips.
Yeah.
Loves it. And I sort of like the hoppier the beer, the more he loves it.
Oh,
Whoa,
Yeah, and he
okay.
asked for it too. It's I gotta pull back
He
on a
asked
little
for
bit.
it now.
Well, because you asked for it. I'll ask for it in the middle of the day. Emmett, are you thirsty? You want some water? No, it's daddy beer. Daddy
Oh
beer.
my
No,
god,
it's
that's
daddy beer.
amazing.
Well, because I've done the same thing, and both my kids are totally not into it. I'm like, do you want to try this, Em? She's like, no.
Oh man,
Likewise, it's like,
Emmett loves it. I'm talking like big IPAs, so like filthy dirty IPAs.
you want the 100 IBU, buddy? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
He wants
it's pretty bitter.
He goes, yeah.
Okay.
Love
You know,
it.
chip off the old block, I
That
guess.
is
Sauce.
that's awesome.
Yeah. He also likes hot sauce and shit. The kids too.
Okay, Dan, stop talking about
Anyways,
this. Next
I'm gonna
beer.
bring out photos. You guys can see photos.
Actually, yeah. So I love this beer. I'm
Backcountry,
so
we approve.
impressed.
Okay, let's
I'm-
get
Thumbs up.
We're not going to give you a
Drink a lot
rating,
of
but
that.
you're definitely 2 thumbs up. Okay? Because
And that literally just dropped yesterday. Like, it's not on their Instagram feed or anything like that, so I was very
Well,
fortunate.
it's
So that's right off the line. That's straight out of the.
Yeah.
Someone who's
like
watching, can you tag at Backcountry Brewing? Just because I have 2 phones going on right now and a 3rd phone in the background.
So, Malcolm picked the first one. Alex, what do you want to try?
Can we do Cole Harbor?
Do you want to get into those? Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything else we kind of have, one might want to get into both yours. I feel like everything else we
So,
have is
yeah.
big IPAs.
So what I want to do, I want to compare those two.
Okay. And what are we comparing?
So it's Cole Harbor Tiki Bar.
Cole
It's-
Harbor, Tiki Bar.
It's a kettle sour,
Okay.
dry hops,
Dry hop, kettle
and there's
sour.
pineapple juice in there.
Okay. Can we
Yeah,
also?
hold on.
Which-
And then what's the second?
Okay, the second one is a barrel aged sour. So what I want to talk about the difference between a kettle sour and a barrel aged sour.
Okay, so we're doing this wax tip one from Belgian beer
Belgian
in the
beer.
US.
This was sent to me from SD Beer Dudes.
SD Beer
so
Dudes at SD Beer Dudes.
Thank you so much.
We love those guys.
Who I
And
follow.
Cole Harbor. Okay.
Awesome. They're super cool guys.
Now, Daniel, you may do your spiel on this.
No. Okay. I'll tell you
No,
what.
do it.
Let's pour it,
Okay.
and then we can talk about
Okay,
that.
so-
Do you mind if I pour?
We need new
please.
glass.
Okay.
We need new glass.
We need a glass. Okay.
Yeah.
I have some right here.
Those are coffee notes that I don't want to
Okay.
miss.
Okay.
Since this is
You
your
gonna finish yours?
now,
Hey, Cole Harbor, what's up?
I'll just talk about kettle sours a little bit. Do you guys
Sure.
know anything about kettle sours?
I don't know anything
Only
about what you
that
know, so
kettle
just start.
sours take way less time than barrel sours. That's
Okay.
all I know.
So kettle sours are basically making sours more accessible and cheaper for brewers and for the public. So a barrel aged sour is going to take a long time. You ferment in the barrel for months. You're trying to get that pH down to about 3, and you do it at room temperature. So
Not for a while.
based on the temperature, it takes a
I'm
long
gonna
time.
go for a jog after this.
Kettle sour, it's much faster, it's cheaper, and yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Well, so how is it? So it's faster because they
It's
like
faster
cheat
because,
introduce
okay,
the.
so they throw lactobacillus in,
Okay.
which creates lactic acid.
And that's the souring agent.
That's the souring agent. They do it at a higher temperature, so it acts faster, and then they boil off the lactobacillus.
And they can do that because it's in metal, I guess?
I don't know that. I don't
Now,
know
as far
that.
as-
But the other thing is like when you barrel age a sour, you're going to use like bacteria like Brettanomyces, which can contaminate your brewing equipment too. So it's kind of dangerous like as a brewery to play with that stuff unless you know what you're doing, because you can contaminate the shit out of everything, and then it's all going to be off flavors and like weird, you know. So this is like it's an easier, faster, cheaper way to create a sour.
Does it use the same
Does that
yeast?
make sense? You'll use ale yeast,
Okay.
so Saccharomyces cerevisiae.
Yeah.
Obviously. Say that 5 times.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so our beer brawler says kettle sour is like 2 to 3 days,
Okay.
and then McCann says it's pitched with the lacto.
Lactobacillus, yeah, lactobacillus. So actually, you can use yogurt too. So I
Because
think
of the culture of
Commons-
yogurt.
Yeah, so Commons Brewery in Portland, I think
Makes
was
sense.
one of the first breweries to use yogurt. And the only downside that people say is that it creates more of a one-dimensional flavor for the beer versus a barrel-aged sour, which is going to have like a lot of time to create all sorts of different flavors. And Britannomyces creates like funky, you know those funky beers?
Yeah.
So
Like
you say a
Forest
barrel is more
Blanket.
complex than a kettle, for sure.
Yes,
Okay.
I would say that would be the downside. But if you
can
want
do it a lot
something,
faster and cheaper in a kettle.
yeah. So like if
Okay.
you want something quick and refreshing, then
Yeah.
using like doing the kettle souring method, I think is
Okay.
the way to go. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. That makes
Get it.
good sense.
That's a lot.
High five
yeah.
Mullen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Well
That was a
played,
good
well
one.
played.
Drop some serious bombs there. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
so
that.
Dan, give us
So-
the story behind this because Cole Harbour is one of our breweries and we love
Cool Harbor, we absolutely love these guys. Thomas is their,
Hi, Thomas.
he is their head brewer, and he was chatting with Alex about this beer, and dropped that when he was doing the description, he had had a few. So I'm gonna do my Thomas impression
He was a
right
little
now.
tipsy.
Of what I was writing this. So this is what's written on the
and
side.
this is actually on the label.
This
For
is
everyone who's
actually
watching, this is
word
on
for
the
word.
label.
This is on the label, okay? Okay, here's the thing. It's sour. We dry hopped it out of a buttload of pineapple right into the fermenter. So just spent a lot of money on this thing. So I probably won't be allowed to make anything like it again because it doesn't sell well. Hashtag support your local brew. Best paired with calling in sick while boarding a plane.
I see.
Which is probably what he was doing at the time.
So I shit you
Love
not.
Thomas. And by the way, Thomas is going to be in Bangkok doing some educational stuff at a few brewers there very soon.
Literally, so here's the thing, it's sour. We dry hopped it and added a buttload of pineapple right into the fermenter. We spent a lot of money on this thing, so I probably won't be allowed to make anything like it again if it doesn't sell well. Hashtag support your local brewery.
Love it.
Best paired with coffee and sick while boarding a plane to water. I'm gonna fucking label. I love these boys. Quite funny, quite funny.
Well, and I think the Academy Award for freshening probably has to go to
Dan,
that.
it was like a mix of an
Drunk
Australian
brewer
It was a
impressions.
mix of an Australian accent and Christopher Walken. That's
Yes.
what it was.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
That's what
Thomas
it was.
also looks like a very strong man, so please don't hurt me if that offends you.
I don't.
May I try and
yeah,
cut this thing for you? Or
So I'm actually surprised by the color of this.
Do you think it'd be lighter? Or?
I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna be like the color of a fermenter dice.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but it's like it's pretty amber. It.
So are we gonna do side by side, or are we going to do?
And sorry, can
Let's
I?
just do one after the other. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Well, this
Maybe-
is a simple one. Then.
So this is the kettle sour.
So it's a simple one. So the next one should be much more complex.
Yeah,
So-
so can you say it's more approachable? Like it's for it's a gateway sour? Can you say something like that?
Yeah. I would
No.
say that.
No, you cannot.
I would say that. I think like Goza and Berliner Weiss as styles, they're really approachable for someone who's just getting into sours.
Right.
Okay.
Because like with this guy, you've got Britannomyces, and that creates those like weird, funky flavors that I think it's an acquired taste.
Okay.
It's the Belgian way.
Oh, okay.
Can I say for this one here, for the Cool Harbor?
He said pineapple.
Holy shit, is
Yeah.
that a perfect name for it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
tastes like a wonderful tiki bar.
Okay.
It
So
is
hold on.
It
Let's
tastes
fix
like a
this.
buttload
Awesome
of
pineapple notes. Awesome
You don't have it
pineapple.
here?
I'm not tasting this.
Tastes like pineapple juice.
And can I say with something with Coal Harbor, the reason that attracted us to Coal Harbor when we took them on as a brand and when they hopefully accepted us was their sour beers are outstanding. Their Gose, their original Gose is what really took
We
me
decided it's a Goza.
No. Okay, so I looked this
Did we?
up too. So there's the Belgian style of sour, which is it's pronounced goose,
Yeah.
and then
And that's what-
Goza is Goza.
Goza.
We were
Because it's
trying to-
G-O-S-E and then there's G-E-U-Z-E.
Yeah, so
So you got two
that's
different-
goose and Goza.
So
But
And
they are
that's
separate.
it. I'm sticking with that.
It's
That's,
Goza.
There's no goes.
I thought
No.
Goes does not go.
It's
Oh,
not. No.
What about
Goes
Gose?
is a no go.
That's a Spanish Gose.
Okay.
Gose.
Goze.
All right, so let's
I
get to the
like
beer.
that.
Okay.
I like that.
But anyways,
Alright.
that's wonderful. That's really nice.
It's very, very.
That's a summer
It
beer.
smells honestly like pineapple juice.
Yeah,
That's-
totally.
that's
I'm really surprised how much pineapple they put in this thing.
That's
Yeah.
a wreck beach beer.
That is absolutely a sunset summertime beer right there. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I hope they let him brew that again because that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's
Well-
really good.
Listen, I'm gonna do my charity pitch. Everyone out there in Instagram land, if you want to see this beer again, go out and buy it and spend more money on it.
I
Because
bought it
as he
at-
says right on the label,
I bought
it's an
it at,
expensive beer.
Steamworks.
How much was it?
I don't know.
At Steamworks Brewery?
At
They've
the
got a good
liquor
liquor
store.
store.
Yeah, because I'm living in Gastown. That's my closest.
Good friend of mine, Alex, works out there. I walked down the aisle with her. We were both prize winning. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
What you guys in the liquor store there?
She works at it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is quite delicious. So everyone else just says Gose because it's a Canadian Gose.
Jose is a Canadian what?
Gose.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I like that's way better than my Spanish.
It's a great way of remembering.
Sick.
Sure. Good job, McCann.
Go
Or
Gose.
MC Can, whichever it is. Is it MC Can or McCann? I don't know. I don't like it. Well, okay. What's next?
I like how I saw you guys posted the Parallel 49 something.
We did.
Oh, the
The
stout.
barrel-aged
Russian
stout.
Imperial Porter.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh, no,
like,
Russian
I like
stout.
the waxing.
Yeah, what makes it beer deserving of the wax?
I
Like,
think
if I'm
I
gonna
think
sell
it's
this
the
sucker,
barrel.
No.
Maybe the barrel aged.
It's a spec. You want to charge more?
Super
You dip
stout.
wax. Any
Yeah.
brewer can dip anything on wax for no reason.
so spend 2 cents on wax and charge $4 more. Smart. I like
My
that.
friend just
It's a great business model.
my friend just gifted me a barrel aged stout from Powell.
Oh yeah.
Powell's
I like
called
Powell.
It's called the Murder,
Yeah.
and it's done in bourbon barrels.
I've never had a beer from Pal that I didn't like.
Yeah, me too.
I've never been to Powell.
Oh, they got great beer.
I gotta go there.
Yeah.
They got great beer.
I was
Great
one
cool
of
little
the first
tasting room.
Vancouver
Yeah.
craft beers I hit. I hit Powell,
Really?
and then was like, okay, this is amazing. It was like all wood paneling, very clean and delicious, and it had like delightful nuts, Asian nut mix, and it was a nice flight. And then I went to Storm,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, there's rubber rats everywhere.
Yeah.
How the heck there's real rats around? And then you're looking, it's like a mad scientist layer.
But Storm is still.
But the beer is-
Storm is still great.
If you ever want to see the bar for street cred of breweries, go to Storm.
Yeah,
for
sure.
I
Storm's
fucking
awesome.
love Storm.
Yeah.
I'm going there after
Beers.
this.
Are
I want to
you?
hit Storm and Strathmore.
Oh my god, I love Strathmore.
Yeah.
I swear, Storm, like in the
Oh my
back alley, they have
We love Storm.
hipsters welding their tap handles.
I think it's just
Like,
it's fun.
it's-
yeah.
just
yeah.
so fun. It's
Absolutely.
like
It's so different.
that environment.
Yeah.
It's like great if you have guests
Yeah.
to bring them. I took my mom
Yeah.
there and she
Well, we
was
went
like,
there
"This
for
is
the.
best."
We went there for the last pub crawl,
Yeah.
and you walk in, you get the plastic cups, and we just got lit. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good
You
space.
get
And
6
can I-
tasters.
Can I say as well, speaking of taking people there, so I'm super jacked up. I'm going to talk about this for a second.
Talk about
So
Palm?
yeah, I'm talking about Palm. So
Can you
Palm,
manage this for a second? I'm just gonna watching.
Palm is the owner of Drinkwise in Thailand. He's our distributor out there. He is the fucking man. I
Watch
love
yours.
Palm.
Okay.
Okay. Young guy. Owns this distribution company, so he's taken on all of our brands. When we were in Bangkok, he showed us such an amazing time. Okay, and we said enough times, you gotta come out to Canada, gotta come out to Canada. He's coming to Canada. So we got the dates. He's coming late July, early August. We are gonna show him such a good time.
Oh my
So
god.
nice thing is Steve from Postmark was with us. So I just emailed Steve and told him he's coming. Steve's super jacked up. So we're gonna show him a good time. We're gonna take him to Victoria, show him Phillips Brewery. We're gonna take him on a boat, go salmon fishing, possibly maybe a helicopter ride to go see a glacier.
Sure, why not?
But
Okay.
honestly, he showed us such an amazing
Well, is he the
time.
one that you were talking about where Garrett
Yes.
was so wrecked the next day that
Yes.
he didn't even go to the
Yeah.
meetings?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But it's awesome. So he's coming with his beautiful wife and kid, coming with his awesome sister,
I follow
maybe
them on
his brother
Instagram.
as well, and they're coming on over. And so I'm super jacked. Palm, if you're watching, holy shit, we're gonna have a good time, bud. I'm
Such
jacked
a
up.
good time.
So there you go. You look really awkward holding those phones.
I
there,
feel
by the
so
way.
awkward right now.
I feel like you're doing a really good job.
Garrett was
I
like,
think it's
keep him
fantastic.
tight, keep him tight. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Can we make it easier
I
on
don't
you?
wanna
So I'd like to say the last live feed we had, Garrett has his finger across our feed for
Oh,
half
damn.
of it.
Oh,
So,
good.
yes.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops, Garrett, you fucked up.
He was holding 3 phones.
In his defense?
In
Also,
his defense,
Tim's
he was holding-
phone is like a brick.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, Tim's phone was about, it was like a 2 foot seat. There, he's doing it again.
Your finger.
Okay.
Get the
so
finger out of there.
let's get into this barrel age.
Yes.
Okay,
To the
yes.
next one. So we got, hold on, we
Go
got new
for it. I'll be right
glasses?
You
no,
explain
we
it,
don't
will
need
Sure.
new glasses. So here's
Alright.
the bottle.
I mean,
Sour, okay.
This is a gift
Belching
from
beaver.
Dusty Beer Dudes. It's
Someone tell you not Dusty Beer Dudes.
it's brewed with Brettanomyces and Lactobacillus.
Okay. And it's got a wax tip, so
Gonna be
it's extra
funky.
special.
And blackberries.
So I'm sorry, are those two yeast strains? Like what?
They're
what?
bacteria.
They're the bacteria. So
You
you
have,
got your
like-
yeast,
you've got
and then
your
you're
yeast.
introducing these
So you've got like
bacteria.
you've got Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is ale yeast,
Okay.
and Saccharomyces pastorianus,
Okay.
which is lager yeast.
Yeah.
So you choose one of those, and then sours will be done with like mostly Lactobacillus. Brettanomyces is the one that makes it funky, and
Okay.
like horse blanket and barnyard, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got Acetobacter and Pediococcus, which are less commonly used.
Well, so which of the sacs is the
Hey,
sac
Carl, what's
trois?
going on?
Hmm?
Do you know which one is the sac trois? Like
That
SACHTRONS?
okay, so
That's
that's
separate
that's
strain?
a strain of yeast used in space armadillo.
Yes,
From
that's where I was
Twin
coming
Sails.
from. Yeah, because that was
yeah.
a killer beer.
I think it's just a different ale
separate
yeast strain. I think.
Strain. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's crazy. I can't believe the variety.
glasses?
No, I think
No, no,
I-
we just sour do not
Sour,
answer.
these are sour.
Pour it up.
What do we got there?
Okay, so.
This is the more complex one.
Oh.
Barrel sour.
Oh.
Dark barrel.
So it's done with blackberries.
Okay,
So they re-ferment it with
Okay.
blackberries.
Might I say it's interesting that they chose smaller format bottle
Yes.
to wax dip, because normally anytime you see a wax dip, it's in a larger format
Oh,
bottle.
heavy dude.
So I have to say that's bold of them to do that. Now,
Old craft beer
I'm
what's
assuming
going
you
on?
bought this in a single. This was a gift.
This is a gift.
This was a gift. I'm assuming it's sold in single bottles, not
Yes,
six
and
packs.
it's like this is batch number 5, so I think they do a bunch of different batches, and
Okay.
it's like only available for a limited time, and I don't think they do it again. So.
Oh, okay. You can see even
When you're done
color that
pouring,
there's blackberry in there too. Though,
I want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
it's got
more of
that
a purple.
purplish hue.
Yeah.
So my mind
Oh, sure.
instantly goes to this, where first of all, if it's batch number 5, okay, you had to make 5 different labels, okay, and not only did you go into a small bottle format, you had to wax dip every single one. So from this, I say kudos to whoever does your logistics because they hate you,
Yeah.
because this is a ton of work that goes in this, and this by all means be a limited release, and this is just. Like a lot of people when they drink beer or they drink wine stuff like that,
They don't appreciate the work.
they do, well, they appreciate the work that's done into the brewing. Okay, they don't appreciate the work that goes in the back end. There's a ton of work that goes
Marketing,
on.
labeling,
Marketing, labels,
Wax
bottles,
dipping.
wax dipping, all that shit.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money, and it's a lot of work.
But
So
like,
I'm gonna
look
say,
at the result, you know?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so like you pick
It's
up
worth
that
melting all
versus
those
something else,
crayons.
it's like wow.
Yeah.
It's something special, yeah.
I love this man. I really do.
it would be
You're
red.
rivaling Tim for best guy.
Well,
You don't count.
Anyways,
You're
Yeah.
regular on the show.
That was my
Of course.
soapbox rant. All you logistics and marketing people out there, I got you. I got
So
you.
yeah.
Okay,
So are we sampling or are we doing
Yeah,
some
we're sampling.
official?
So definitely, it's got a purplish hue, as our friend Lovely distributed it and mentioned.
It looks like super carbonated, but the
Yeah.
head dissipated like immediately.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, I'll show you,
common
ready?
for
See that?
a sour.
Remember when we tried the Spinners beer last week, where we had
I
that
do.
crazy champagne? Or 2 weeks ago, we had that crazy champagne taste. I have a feeling we're gonna get a little of that. I got a little bit of that
Yeah.
champagne note to it.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be like super high.
Oh, that's I love both. This is for me. This is clearly a winner over Cold Harbor.
Yeah, I got
Cold Harbor, I love you. It was delicious, but it was so much pineapple, so much juice. This is a sour.
Well,
So
I
this is
wonder
more
too,
complex.
like we're talking kettle versus barrel,
So this
right?
is what I was trying to get into.
That's
is like,
outrageously good.
you know, kettle sours make sours more accessible to people.
Right.
And easier for the brewers to create. But something like this is going to have so much more complexity because
Yeah.
it's that time, you know?
Yeah.
It takes time to get those flavors.
And not everyone
I
can
would-
do
I
like
would-
a sour program or like
Yeah.
set aside barrels for however long, what,
Yeah.
6 months, a year?
I would put this against the Spinners one that we had.
My wife's here. She says what's up. Sorry, time out.
Hi, Garrett's wife.
We also got a question. Her name's Christine. As it were.
I've seen
Christina.
And Malcom, or BC Beer Guy asked Malcom, Gabor, BC Beer Guy?
Yep, Gabor.
What's your favorite style?
Right now, my favorite style is Northeast IPAs. I got hook, line, and
So
sinker
good.
all summer.
Yeah.
and
Hazy
I
ones?
can't get out of them.
Yeah, fair
they're
enough.
so damn
So
sweet.
have you had the new release from Parallel 49, the Hazy Train and the Hazy
Trash Panda.
Love?
Okay, so I had the Trash Panda, but there's a new one. Oh,
There's
the
two, there's
Ninja?
two.
The...
No. So
That's
there's,
a
there's three. There's three. The Ninja is a hazy pale ale,
Okay.
Hillbilly Ninja.
and
That's
then and then you have the Hazy Train and the Hazy Love. Those two are hazy IPAs
Okay.
using different yeast strains.
Oh, okay.
So
So
I
no, I have not.
preferred the Hazy Love.
I was fucking
Hazy
there
Train.
this morning, and we distribute these guys. I didn't even know about the last one.
Do that. Why sound well,
They've
it's-
got-
I literally took my. I literally.
Hillbilly Ninja, yes.
No, there's two on the left hand side that are the same long labels like Superfly.
Well, they also just.
Anyways,
Sometimes
your wife's
I
been here the
just-
entire time, and now she's just like, hello, no love.
Oh,
I
damn!
feel really bad. I feel really
You
bad.
played Garrett on
Both
that.
our wives here. What's up?
Sweetie.
No, wait.
Both our wives and our wives are probably chatting through this
Yeah. Do
platform.
you think
How
Darren's
are
a
you
jerk?
going?
Yeah. You think Darren's a jerk? Yeah, I do. All those guys.
I think they need to take us for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even do anything wrong.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have not tried those.
Okay, they're
I've,
really
I've
good.
kind of taken it upon myself to try as many as I can, and there are some guys that are killing it.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know. I do love my bitter IPAs, but oh man, the tropical citrus.
Widowmaker.
hazy.
So first off,
Widowmaker's fantastic.
my wife says you're cute.
Aw,
That's
thank
one.
you.
Number two,
Was she talking about me or?
Number
bloody
two,
likely.
Cheers Mongers says you should pair this with a garden hose and a 24-month-old Marcel Petit Comte. So cheesemongers, send us some cheese. God damn it.
Sorry, did you say? Sorry.
We'll send you some beer.
Did I hear garden?
I thought I heard garden.
I heard garden hose.
Yeah, that's what it says. With a funnel of garden hose and a 24-month Marcel Petit Comte.
So we're
che-
funneling.
I don't know.
Garden hose?
Cheesemongers,
You know
number
what's
one,
weird?
stand by your message and your claim. Number two,
I know the cheesemongers.
dude,
Tell Andy to just calm down.
Garden hose. Garden hose
Andy,
is
calm
actually
down,
like a-
and or
like
send
a
us some
descriptor
cheese
for
and we'll send you beer.
Is it really?
It actually is.
So
number two,
Garden hose, yeah.
Grassy.
Our wife and I
roses.
are literally having a conversation with taking us for dinner.
What did they say?
No, they're literally talking about taking us for dinner right now.
Oh, okay. Let's go for dinner tonight.
The four of us?
Food
We're
and
going
food
for
and
sushi.
nice. We're going for
We're
sushi?
going to Chinese meeting.
Sushi at my place? Oh yeah, okay.
Sushi.
Let's get some free sushi out of the meeting. We'll bring it home and have dinner with the wife.
Alright. They're literally going back and forth right now.
Okay.
So let's continue, guys.
That's awesome.
I want. Can I have some more?
Yeah, this is
yeah,
delicious.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pour this out.
I'm gonna abstain. I'm gonna go for the rest.
Clear
of this
winner
list.
for sure.
Yeah.
This is
But I think
I
it's
know,
two
it's
separate.
not
Oh,
beer.
they-
It's
and
a
they-
totally
yeah,
different beer.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is okay. Let me put it this way. I'm an occasion drinker. Okay, so I like to think about when I drink a beer. I
Hi, Sydney.
think when would be the
What's
perfect
going
time
on?
to
Yeah.
drink.
How's your craft beer 11?
This would be perfect. Vancouver in the middle of
Dark
July or
Beach.
August.
Dark
Wreck
Beach.
Beach. Sunset's going. You're having this beer. Okay. This
patio
one.
beer.
Yeah,
This
they're
one,
different
I would
occasions.
say completely different. I would say I would actually drink this beer more like wine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want a
With-
pint.
This-
with
this is an
cheese,
appetizer
actually.
beer.
This would
This
be
is
with
Okay,
cheese.
and I would want to
Oh,
be.
appetizer.
I would say more in the wintertime, sitting by the fire, hanging out, and just sipping. This is a sipping.
100% sipping.
Right?
A sippy
Totally,
cup.
yeah.
You need a sippy cup.
So I don't want to disdain a clear a winner.
You
Yeah,
need, you
you're
need a
right.
sippy cup. You heard it
Oh,
first.
100%.
Can't
Yeah.
even compare.
Like I went to Whistler Beer Fest had a Battle of the Sours an event
Oh.
before the actual fest itself, and I was not a sour aficionado, but I went, and so they've got 10 sours lined up from 10 different breweries, and it's a mystery. You don't know what's what, except for the cucumber sour was obviously us.
Oh,
But so you're sampling and you're putting a ping pong ball in a pitcher as your boat. So you're drinking all these sours. I went home. I was going home. I thought my enamel was being eaten away from my face. Like too many sours is gonna do
Yeah.
some damage
So the
in your
pH,
gut.
the pH of sours
Holy
is
acid.
3.
Yeah. So does that mean?
that high?
They're acidic.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
super
yeah.
acidic.
Obviously, Garrett.
Dan, what is the TH going up to, Dan?
It goes up to 7 actually.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
7, -7.
7.5
I don't know
on
either of these things.
THC.
That's great. What's going on?
Yeah, so
I actually knew that one. That was the one question.
As a sipper,
you
like,
could have
I
asked me
would
that.
enjoy it so much.
Nailed it,
Yeah.
right? I love it.
I just had the best sour too, actually. reminded me. At Darby's, I had I can't remember the name. It's Four Winds. It's a Berliner Weiss
Oh,
that
it's
they.
too quiet.
It's
too
a
quiet.
it's a Berliner Weiss that they
Oh my.
they
We're getting comments
they
saying
age
it's too
in
quiet. on
tequila
Instagram.
barrels.
Oh my!
Oh my god, it's so good.
Out of like 4 wins today?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you got it. If you can find this beer, and I actually want to find it. I don't know if I can get it in the liquor store.
Like it might be tasting.
What's up,
all
DJ?
or-
No, it's I don't know if it's like special release or what it is, but it's
They
tequila
nailed it.
barrels. Oh my god.
Okay.
Like if you had that with some Tocofino,
Yeah.
it
Oh.
would be killer.
What's
I
that?
gotta say,
Did I see that there was did I miss it or is it still happening that there's a Tacofino / Strange Fellows?
Oh, that. Oh.
No, it's Tocofino,
Superflux.
Superflux, and Four Winds, and I just reviewed it on Flying Beer Girl. Because they have a Diablo cookie.
Yes.
It was
No,
very
I-
misleading right out of the gate because I saw the can and I'm like, Taco Fino, what's it gonna be, a bloody fish taco blended dinner? But apparently that Diablo cookie is the BZ.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like-
I totally misread that. I thought it was, first of all, Four Winds has their own taco shop. Do they not?
Yeah, they kind of exclusively do tacos, I think.
Yeah.
I did not.
I haven't been to their tasting room, but I hear it's the best freaking
Yeah.
taco in
I
town.
gotta go there.
So you take that best freaking taco and some amazing beer from Four Winds, some amazing beer. I thought it was Strange Fellows. Maybe it is.
No, it's not.
It's not. So you take some amazing beer, some amazing tacos from there, and then you take Tacofino, which is the best taco I've ever had. You throw it all together, you got beer and tacos, man. Everyone's kicking goals.
Yeah.
Everyone's kicking
Like,
goals. 3
but I
points
feel
all
like
around.
Tacofino needs to put that Four Winds beer on their beer list, and it would just be, it would be massive.
Well,
We should do, actually, can we do a field trip to Four Winds?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Tofino. I was like, yes, take
Yeah.
me with you.
I've never been to Tofino.
Oh, good lord, lady!
McCann,
That's
we're working
actually
on
an
it.
issue.
Yeah.
We go a
We
couple
can, but
times a year,
McCann,
man.
we
I've never
can
been
actually
to
send you some beer. So if you need something,
for my buddy's birthday.
shoot us an individual DM. We'll send you. You get a big beer for
Apparently
it.
not.
We got blown up.
So
Send
they
us, send us
actually
one.
close some beaches.
Yeah.
This, apparently it's just
Craft Beer 11. We're distributing Phillips in Australia right now. We
It's my
are
buddy
gonna
Dan.
we're gonna send a couple more. Don't you worry.
Okay, let's focus.
Can we get into this? Because we were talking about sours. You're into your Northeast IPAs. I think you're really into your sours right now. You like talking about sours. This is what I'm into right now. I'm into black IPAs and I'm also big into black lagers. I like really malty,
Yes,
roasty
DM.
beers.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited for this. So talk about this.
Okay.
This was a gift to you. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
This is A-frame, right?
This is April.
So
So
can someone tag A-frame Brewing, please?
they're
Okay.
hopefully probably maybe watching, but this label just came out. This bottle you cannot buy yet, but you're going to be able to soon. Yeah, like this is pretty darn exclusive, so I'm very excited. I'm honored and thrilled that they were able to give it to me. But so this is their limited release black IPA. They brought it out like last winter, and it was a total out of the park hit. It was delicious, and then it went away, and it just makes you want more.
Yeah.
So now they've got their bottling program, and they're just waiting on the labels for their core beers,
Yeah.
and they're going to be in private liquor stores in Whistler and Squamish and North Van. And like if you're interested, liquor stores out there, like hit them up, like info@aframe.com.
And
This bloody black IPA, I'm sorry, Dan,
No.
is delicious.
Can I see the label?
Please.
It almost looks like a wine label, which I like Lake Breeze. or
Yeah,
something.
and you know what? I want to talk a little bit about A-frame brewing because Malcolm and I were talking a little about it before and the brewing
Great
culture
guys.
in Squamish. So essentially, you have House Sound that's been there for 15
The wily
years.
veteran,
They've
yeah.
been there a long time. Always been a fan of it. It's not summer for me until I've had a King Heavy.
I've already said that 4 King Happy was
Okay.
one of my first.
That's one that really got me
Yeah.
into it. And then also it's not Christmas till I have their
Father John's?
nope,
Not the Pumpkin Eater.
Pumpkin Eater.
Pumpkin Eater.
Oh man, it ain't
Yeah.
fall until I've had
Yeah,
a
no,
Pumpkin
that's
Eater.
a spicy mutton.
So, anyways, that's how Sound. And they recently, just in the last year, they've had opened two new breweries have opened up in Squamish, and now Squamish has a lot of room for it. Right now, Squamish, the situation that's going on there, not a situation, but it's booming. Squamish is booming. It's a beautiful place to live. People just realize it's only about 45 minutes away from Vancouver, so you can work in Vancouver, you can live in Squamish, and so a couple new breweries, very well, just opened up. So you have Backcountry. Backcountry are guys that are not look, I wouldn't say macro, but they're looking for a little more volume than say A-frames. A-frames kind of looking just to be the neighborhood. And I'd like you to talk a little bit about not just the beer that we're about to try from A-frame, but a little bit about A-frame itself.
Well, A-Frame's awesome. They're both awesome. Like, I'm so fortunate to be in Squamish, drinking and living right now. But A-Frame's ethos is cabin living, lake living, and so their beers are balanced and approachable. And you're in an Adirondack chair, you know, watching the sunset, having the pale ale, and like that's their whole vibe. You go into their tasting room, it's like wood paneling, and like it has the feeling of a cabin, and that's Jeff McCallan's whole, you know, mantra. And it shows itself in their beers. Their beers are balanced, approachable, delicious. You want to drink like 2 or 3 of them, and
4 or 5, 6,
or 6 or 7. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to cut it out.
Yeah, let's go.
So
Oh,
the
hair change. Hairstyle
Oh
change.
my good lord, the bun is in town. So these guys are killing it. There were like kind of hurdles out of the gate. You know, there's some problems with some fittings and stuff, and so the opening day was kind of delayed, and then there's some problems with the licensing. And I don't know a lot about
Fuck
licensing.
problems. We don't care about problems.
Yeah, it was tough, but then they came out and their beer persevered. Oh, that's nice. That rolls off the tongue. Their beer persevered, and it's awesome. I'm so fortunate. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Hashtag that's mine.
Well, crack it. Let's taste it.
Let's get into this one. Do we want another?
I've shown the label.
What does that change out?
Are you sure?
We have 4 more.
I'm just gonna rinse these. You got that?
We're doing-
I shall.
We shall work.
I shall do it.
Pour them out there, Danny boy. So, for everybody watching, we did Backcountry first. It was delicious. It was a Vienna coffee porter. Then we did the contrast between these 2 puppies. This is a kettle sour. This is a barrel sour. The barrel sour was much more complex than the kettle sour, based on the variety of yeast and constraints that they used. This was also infused heavy with pineapple. Has a very beautiful label on it too, and guys, the brewer actually talking while he's wasted. Very open and honest about it. I love it. Thomas, we love you. Then we moved on to A-Frame. No, we're doing A-Frame right now. That is we're doing their black IPA. Looks
Look
uber,
at that
actually
head.
uber dark right now. Look, hold on, time out. High amounts of carbonation. Super thick.
Head
too,
retention on point.
and no clarity. That's the order.
I would
Super
say
dark.
that's-
Black as night.
That's a 35 SRM.
That's a 35 SRM.
So
That's
SRM
a
is your
first.
color scale.
And
Yeah.
also for anyone overseas, if anyone wondered what an A-frame is, what they call A-frame brew. So when you live in the mountains and you have heavy snowfall, what you do is you build an A-frame cabin. So look like that, right? So snow doesn't pile up on the top and your roof doesn't collapse. So if you have an A-frame cabin, snow won't pile up.
Wow.
Thanks,
I did not
everybody.
know that. Thank you, Dan.
And these guys, like Jeff McCallan, have an A-frame cabin in Okanagan Lake, and that was kind of the impetus for the whole thing.
There you go.
And for when they go to beer fest and stuff like that, their booth has a little mini A-frame cabin. It's cute as heck. Yeah, it's adorable.
Okay,
I
we're gonna
cheers.
cheers.
Yeah, it's good.
Cheers,
Cheers,
A-frame.
by the way.
Thanks,
We
boys.
give you a heads up.
A-frame, thanks for the beers.
A-Frame. Gams is here too.
I like that. It's not really, it's not big on the nose,
Yep.
which I like. And a lot of times when you have a black lager or if you have a black IPA, it actually
Oh,
pulls
that's-
back on
yeah,
the hop,
exactly.
so you don't get as big as the nose, you don't get as big as the head on the
That's
hop.
delicious.
Yeah.
It's not heavy at all.
Well, and like the black beers kind of came to me, like I didn't start, trying this until the summer. And,
Yeah.
like the black IPA. Well, these guys, I had their black IPA. I was like, okay, that's fantastic, and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
But then the black lager
Super
too.
nice.
Like I love the roasted malt. Whatever it is, it's making.
There was
it
actually, we talked about kind of how sound is one of the breweries, and certainly Crown Island Winter Ale is one of the breweries that got me into craft beer.
Winter Ale's
And-
another one.
Another one that really got me into it, I want to say it was Shaftesbury, but they made a black lager.
Oh, okay.
Back in the early 2000s that I just fell in love with.
I'll be honest.
The cool thing was it
I
was
love
big
this.
roasty malts.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
love this 90% from the beer. The final finish is a little too pronounced for me.
Oh.
Personally.
Like too bitter.
Yeah, because you get
It's like a typical
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah.
you get the roasted malts in the front of the nose. The first palate cleanse is like there,
Yeah.
and then it hits you really hard at the end, which is for me honestly too much.
Yeah.
My thoughts, but I do love it.
I wonder what the IBU is.
I think it's like 60.
Okay.
A great label. I know you took a look at the label before.
Well, and yeah, so like the limited release has kind of the light label, and then their cores I think are going to be darker. But if you notice, all their beers are named after lakes, and it's just to accentuate their lake living lifestyle. It's like
Listen, I love
you want
it.
to chill.
I think this is Pacific Northwest in a
Last
glass.
Oh, damn! I wanted to say
Fuck
that too.
you!
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said it's Pacific Northwest in a glass.
Yes! I'll take some too.
No, I will have no part of this. I'm ending this live feed right now.
So
this is
the
bullshit.
goal is to
Fucking
break
bullshit.
Garrett. Like, can we break Garrett? Is that what we can do?
Yeah, it's fucking easy to break Garrett to do it, actually.
That's all you have to say.
Fuck all of you.
Yeah.
I hate you all. I'm ending this feed.
That's-
Everybody, we're signing off. We're signing off right
I'm
now.
out!
That'd be a great sign off.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you guys. I don't
We're
know.
done.
You know what? I'm still gonna sign. I have 3% now, really. Let's say goodbye off mine. We'll continue on yours.
You always have 3% back.
Because I actually do work during the day.
Damn!
Touche.
Well
everybody,
played,
I
sir.
can't really argue yet.
We're signing off. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Danny boy, we're signing off.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. This was an awesome day. We finally had my spirit animal here. And,
big man.
Happy to be
thank you
spirit
to
animal.
Alex. Thank you to Malcolm for coming. Guys, awesome day. And we've got a few more beers. I don't know if we're going to tune back in or what. Or we just might
We're
drink
not.
these in
Everybody who's on.
Bye.
Everybody who's on. All 11 of you go to
Flying Beer
Bear
Girl.
Yep.
If we do sign back in, it's going to be Pack Rim.
After dark.
Ooh.
Ciao, people. We love you. Save that. All right, we're still here.
That was fun.
We're back.
Oh, we're back
Desert
already.
Beer- Beer
It's like we
Girl.
never left.
Oh, Desert Beer Lover.
Does a beer lover share?
My-
Sorry, we're gonna go backlog now that I can. Okay, BC Beer Guys here now.
My fellow
Gabor, Gabor, Gabor.
UAE beer lover.
Hey, McCann's here,
Fellow
pal.
United Arab
We
Emirates.
got some transition. Anyways, Ray, what's up? Tasting. I'm going right back. So Cole Harbor, Florida
Oh.
beer review.
So that's their
what's going
shoe swap. So
Oh,
that's
we
their
have another
regular
beer.
IPA.
Oh, we have more. There's more
We
beer.
got a lot.
Much
Well,
more.
I know you have more beer, but
Well, so I brought another backcountry. Oh, we haven't brought up the house sound out of it yet.
Oh,
I
let's bring out the house now.
you
Bring out the
brought
house now.
other beer.
I'm gonna put this
Yeah,
back
yeah,
on the fridge.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
We should definitely do the house sound. I want to get the trifecta of
Absolutely.
brews. Now, did you say like your friend moved to
So
Squamish?
one of my absolute best friends
Yeah.
moved to Squamish with her boyfriend,
Yeah.
and I have been invited to go and
Okay, so you have
stay
to
with
come up.
them,
Yeah.
and I will
Yeah.
for sure. Her boyfriend, so my friend Nat, she's a paramedic,
Okay.
and she works in like Horseshoe Bay area, I think.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend is ski patrol officer,
Oh, there you go. What's his name?
Jordan.
Hey, he knows it.
Okay. I'm bad with names, but
Okay.
you know,
He's super
more than
cool
likely.
dude. They both
Okay.
love beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, Nat and I just went to.
Well, so if
beer
you're gonna be
brewing.
third wheel, I can be your fourth wheel.
Okay.
There we go. And now we've got a car.
Can you bring the
Four
kids? Bring the
wheels.
kids.
Yeah, bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Well, it's cool. Like all the breweries in Squamish are totally kid friendly.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Yeah.
Ephraim's got a cool like
I find most
wooden
breweries
structure.
are, and I love that about
It is
about the
cool.
breweries. I've been in off the rail where I brought my guy in, and the funny thing is, it depends on what time. Now they're always going to be kid friendly, but especially during the afternoon.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like there's more kids in than
Well,
adults. It's awesome.
That's when I
love
bring
it.
my guy in. Like I'll go to like Ephraim and we'll goof around for a bit because I have to pick up Emily from school at like 3.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, goof around. I can hang out with Jeff and have a pint singular.
And don't they like they even have like a little kids corner?
Oh yeah.
That's
of course.
awesome.
And likewise, like Backcountry's got a whole bunch of games, and House Sound is totally kid friendly. I think they've got like coloring books and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
So
That's so
yeah.
nice.
Emmett-
Except
Emmett
for
has-
if you're not with kids and you don't want the kids there, which I've been in that position too, and it's like, is that because it's for the kids?
But you know what? It's like any restaurant that you go into where they allow kids. You just you know what? If you're an adult, okay, and
Which we all are.
If you're a parent and you have a kid in there as well, so Emmett is fucking crapshoot on how he's gonna do.
Okay.
He is a very energetic kid. He's a good kid.
I
He's
got one
very
of those.
energetic.
Yeah.
And if he's losing his mind, you just go. You
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah.
Right? You just get the fuck
Time
out of there.
out. Homebrew
Yeah.
Belgium. What are we drinking?
Right now, I'm still finishing this.
Yeah, the A-frame black IPA.
Yes, the A-frame, this
La
fucker
Louis
here.
Lake.
Can I just bring
La
up this
Louis Lake.
this
Black
backcountry
IPA, brother.
lager again?
Yeah.
Are they going to be bottling this? Like, can I go
So-
to my local?
She liked it, eh?
I
Big fan.
really like
Yeah.
it.
Mark,
Not yet. I
Ball
don't
it.
think. So they can.
Gabor
They've got their own
50.
canning line, and so they can their core. They've got the Widowmaker, they got the Pale, they got the Pilsner, but they are going to start moving into canning their limited releases. So they just did a collab with Twin Sails, their second collaboration with Twin Sails, and apparently that's going to be a can. And I almost had a can that I was going to bring down, but it wasn't ready yet.
you
No.
drank it.
Oh, I wish!
Right.
So, but the
No,
answer to your question is not yet.
Okay.
Right? So you have to go to the tasting room and get a growler or whatnot.
Talking about twin sales, I'm going there for the first time tomorrow.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
okay.
do Brewers Row for the first
Oh,
time.
nice.
So I've never done Brewers Row. I'm gonna
What
hit
are
up
we going to-
Parkside, Moody Ales, Yellow Dog, and Twin Sail.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your mind.
I'm
How are you
super
getting
excited.
there?
I'm not driving.
See bus?
I'd say
I'm gonna
we
get
did
the
it.
Sky Train.
We did it 3 times this year, me and my wife. I would recommend taking, if you're coming from here, taking the West Coast Express all the way down, because you can get off right there. Make reservations at Boathouse or something down there, but there's a lot of restaurants in it. But it's outrageously fun, but you can get wasted super fast.
So I should maybe eat.
Yeah. Like it's one of those places that you're like, oh, this is good. This is because they're not far. And you go back, it's like here, if all the brewers
Yeah,
were
you
like,
just-
less
Especially
walk.
They are.
Twin Sails and Yellow Dog are right side by
Exactly.
They're literally.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
do
there's-
Yeah, you can
There's
just
one
walk
other
to
right
each
there, too,
one,
isn't there?
right?
What's the
Yeah.
bacon truck? More bacon? More bacon. More bacon, right?
There's a food truck.
There's 4 food trucks in front of all 4.
I don't eat
Oh,
bacon.
It's awesome, yeah. On the weekends though, I've only been down there
I saw-
once.
I don't
So I'm
eat
just
bacon.
3 brewers all right next to them, and then just like 4 or 5
No, honestly, it's
food trucks
bacon.
full up.
Delicious.
It's awesome,
So
man.
good.
It's such a rad strip. And the cool thing is, it's right across the street from a park and like a lake. It's a beautiful spot. Man.
They're so fortunate. Like that is
Yeah.
a killer
I'm excited.
scene that's just
Those
kind of
are
working
probably
out.
the
Yeah.
That's
other
gonna be
ones.
so
I'm
fresh.
gonna give it to Poco for looking at
apologize
that and doing
for you.
that.
On
Because the thing
behalf of you,
is,
if you're like-
each one of those brewers had to get a special license, right? So they probably said, okay, go in this area.
Oh,
There was
I
probably a lot of foresight that went into that, right?
No,
And Langley,
it's an industrial warehouse. There was a lumber mill before. They demolished the lumber mill. and they
yeah, but you
built
don't think you need
multiple
special
breweries.
licensing to open a brewery or
Fuck no,
have
the
people
city
come
just
in?
says, listen, go. No, 100% no. It was designed by the city as a marketing gimmick. 100%.
I'm
So
saying
you
there was a
need to
lot
have
of
them in that
foresight
area?
into what
Yes,
they did.
yes, yes. What do you think? I don't know. I jumped in halfway. through.
Agree to disagree about agree?
Yes. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Are we cool?
Romance by
We're back.
Romance
We're
by
back.
Okay, we're back. Anyways, yes, it was a lot of foresight by them to put them in that area, and then, but they did it on specifics. And Langley, you guys could, I think you're doing the
People want us to
exact
fight
same thing right now.
They want us to fight.
I know, because
Fight.
I've never seen nothing but perfect harmony here.
there is nothing.
Like, is there a crack? Or is there
I
like
think the
the
second you said Pacific Northwest on the glass, all 3 of you are dead.
That was her.
It's
That was Alex.
I
initiated
Sounds weird.
I honestly think I've known you for what? 4 and a half, 4 years?
That's it.
3 and a half, 4 years? I think I've maybe been mad at you once or twice.
I've never been mad at you. I said this to Christina literally like.
I'd be mad at him for saying that.
No, this is. He just went up here. No, we were in December and just we were talking about like
Yeah.
my business and the partnership and evolution with Dan and all the other stuff. And she's like, so what's up with Dan? I'm like, oh, things are good. She's like, have you ever actually like had an issue? I'm like, honestly.
Honestly, I've never
You
had
a
no.
serious issue? Not once.
No.
Not once.
No.
Well,
Aside from here.
hot damn, that's great that you guys are partners.
Hey.
Yeah,
It's got some heft to it.
This is like a baby.
Well, I feel like I'm
Look at that.
I get along with
That's
most
like
people, and I feel like
Alex's
Garrett just. I don't think I've ever seen anyone not get along with Garrett.
Two bigs.
Yeah. Two guys for real.
We beastie.
He's a bit of a douchebag, but he's the
Oh, I'm
douchebag.
But he's your douchebag. That's my douchebag.
He's got it. You see? You've absolutely got it, man.
Okay, we're on House Sound.
I want to get on House Sound.
Malcolm, tell
So
us
can someone
about-
tag House Sound so everybody can follow them because they are fucking.
I can't tell you much about the Wee Beastie because I haven't had the Wee Beastie,
Okay.
but it's named Wee Beastie
But you know what's
after
funny?
Robbie Burns' poem
Okay.
to a mouse.
Okay, so
That's
my mom's side is Scottish.
Okay.
So like I grew up with like super Scottish granny.
Scottish,
But
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, I'm like
You got some
I'm
stuff going
I'm
on, some
Chinese.
confluence.
I'm Chinese, Spanish, Trinidadian, Scottish, and Irish.
Hot and delicious. You are my spirit animal. 2 comments in a row. Coming in your hair, not a hair out of place. And then we were talking about this Wee Beastie and we had it by your head. I'm like, it's half the size of your body. He texts, does it come in large?
Dang!
That's my humor. I love this man. I don't know who he is, but I love it.
But so you have.
So my grandma like she used to call all animals like wee beasties.
Yeah.
So that's really cute.
It is?
And then the Scotch ale is from Scotland. So
Fuck.
it's like it's
What do you
gonna
know
be
about
sweet,
Scotch ale?
Super malty.
Okay, good. I mean, good that I don't know what the
Yeah.
definition is of the Scottish. I heard it's
Yeah.
malt forward, so I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's gonna
exciting.
be
I don't
super
need
malty.
the hop action.
Yeah.
I get enough of that everywhere
And
else.
I can just even see that the IBU is 18, which is super low.
Okay.
So it's gonna be sweeter. It's something that you're gonna drink in the winter after you see that Whistler all day.
Can I interject before we start this?
Yeah,
Can I
no, no.
interject for 1 second? You have a minute and 29 seconds before Instagram kicks us off.
Okay.
So we have one question. It is, what do you think about Belgian craft beer? You have 35 seconds to answer and go. Belgian craft beer.
I'm gonna answer that question in 2 weeks because a friend just came back from Belgium and he's got a beer for me, and I'll let you know then.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of
Dan,
experience.
Belgian craft beer. Thoughts?
Pacific Northwest and the glass.
Damn!
I wanna-
break.
It's
do you
Pacific,
think-
Belgium,
do you
and
think
Irish.
Belgian
We're gonna do a
craft beer
rinse.
is in
I don't think I've ever
way-
done a beer rinse before. We're
Craft
gonna do
beer?
a
So
rinse.
Like,
this is
just
just kind of
Belgian
like
beer.
absorbing
What do you
what
think
was
about
left.
Belgian
Sure,
craft
let's go
beer?
with that.
I like
I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, homebrewing Belgium. We're gonna exit this. We're gonna sign off, and you can re-ask and be a little bit more sort of